can be best understood as what is known in Jungian psychology as the anima woman. And that's a woman adept at receiving and then reflecting back a man's anima, the unconscious feminine that resides within him. As the man projects his contrasexual soul image onto the woman, he becomes fascinated and beguiled by her, as Kell is by Nidhi, not realizing that the source of his attraction is his very own soul imago. Now, some maintain that anima women are like empty vessels with no real personality of their own, but we can see as her story unfolds that Nidhi had at one time the desire to seek identity and individuation in America. It was her proximity to her own elemental anima energy and the fallout of severe childhood trauma that brought her back to Malaysia and guided her into her arrangements, a behavior that served as a mask, preventing her partners from seeing the real Nidhi. She's afraid to show her true self for fear of abandonment, and it was a core wound formed in childhood. Her persona was formed by her mother's hatred for her and her mother's need to destroy her own child. Ibu, the witch, or Bomo, left her daughter without a stable ego or sense of identity. Unconsciously, Nidhi believes she can't be abandoned if she avoids a love bond. She reinforces her mask, hiding even from herself. But she suffers. She feels unseen, valued only for her sexuality. On the way to the temple and her secret chamber, she sees a butterfly and she calls it a freed soul. Just as Nidhi frees the birds from their cages at the beginning of the story, she too longs to escape. And at the end of the story, she tries. Nidhi's nightmares of Karabutan are the negative mother complex, which controls her. The complex fills the vital space of the mother archetype with a dark and controlling energy. And Kell believes that the devouring snake in her nightmares is him, but I would argue that the snake is knowledge. It is who Nidhi really is. Sadly, she's unable to face the truth of herself, and it destroys her. The repressed contents of her childhood are too difficult for her unstable ego to process, and the end result is her psychotic break.